Hello, welcome back to our channel. Today we are talking shoulders.
Yes, we are. So we're going to take you through 4 exercises
Yeah.
that you can do to help build your shoulders. There's 3 different movements in here. We've got a pressing movement, which is going to help build the main mass of your shoulders. So super important that we do that. We've got some lateral stuff, like some raises to help with some width, and then some rear delt stuff, which everyone neglects, to help with some posture.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Okay, so exercise number 1 is a dumbbell shoulder press. The most important thing is your setup and getting the bench right. So I'm going to grab some weights for Emma. Got you some 7.5s, so that'd be nice.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so as you can see, the bench is straight up. Can you shoulder press like that? Yes, you can. You will see people do that. Is that optimal and best for Emma? No, because as I can, actually, she's actually not that bad, but there's a bit of an arch here. So what we are going to do, the weights down. So she's got a little bit more support on her back. So now she's going to press. So shoulder press is a bit more comfortable now with the slightest of incline, because the more incline we have, the more we start to incorporate our chest. So now we're hitting our front delts and our mid delts. Very, very good for building that mass of your shoulders. A few tips, get in the camera. Few tips with shoulder press is making sure our elbows are slightly forward. If our elbows are back, she's putting a lot of pressure on here. Don't want that, going to cause injury. Slightly little tuck of the elbows, and now she's going to drive up, nice controlled, and down, and up. And as simple as that, shoulder press really is pretty simple. Okay, let's go to exercise number 2.
Okay, so exercise number 2 is the lateral raise. So this is going to work the side of your delts. Now we're going to firstly show you a few things that we see wrong. So the first thing is swinging the weights up. So as you can see, Mike's using momentum to get the weights up rather than control, and he's actually using a lot of his torso rather than just isolating his shoulders.
Actually hurts.
The second thing is having your arms too far back and going too high with the weights. If you take it a little bit higher, yeah, we see a lot of this.
Just puts a lot of unnecessary pressure. Oh, nip slip. A lot of unnecessary pressure, doesn't it, on the shoulder?
Yeah, so rather than starting here, we're actually going to take our arms slightly forwards in front of us, and we're going to think about having our palms facing the floor rather than facing up to the ceiling. Nice. And then you're going to bring your arms just sort of to shoulder width, just in front of you. So can you see Mike's arms are coming in front of him rather than the side to him? That's actually going to target that side delt there and ensure that you're actually isolating the muscle and using it to lift the weights up. And can you see he's doing it with control? He's not using his body to lift the weights up. He's using his actual shoulders.
So just, yeah, making sure you're just pushing away from your body.
Yeah.
Okay, so now exercise number 3 is this?
Yeah.
And we're going to work the most neglected part of the shoulder, which is the rear delt, which is very good for posture. A few exercises we can do, but today we're going to do dumbbell and machine reverse flies. So, Emma, chest on the bench. Might be too heavy, might have put the wrong weight. So, we're working here. So again, like the lateral raises, you want to be nice and controlled. You don't want to be doing it swinging and working too much of your traps. We're going to really try and isolate here. So she's going to come out and down. Good. Nice. Another way that we could do it, but it might be too heavy for Emma, is turning your hands slightly.
Inwards.
And then going out. So that way, she's really working these rear delts now. So yes, of course, you're going to work a bit of your middle back, but also working here.
Having the bench almost just cancels out you bouncing the weights up, because that's what we see a lot of as well. Without the bench, it's flying the weights up, and again using your back more than your actual shoulders. So having the bench just kind of stops you from doing that. So
you go and show them the machine.
Yes. Yeah.
What a gentleman. Right, so similar to the bench what we did, but this time obviously on a machine. Really good because you're nice and supported, chest is supported again. So again, same again, but like I said, the elbows, the knuckles facing up. We're going to give that a go. So again, as you can see, working the rear delt, working a bit of the traps, the rhomboid as well. So we're working our whole back really, but mainly getting them rear delts. Just got a great back, hasn't she?
Let's go to the next one.
Mic check, 1, 2. Right, Arnie press, one of mine favourite ones.
My favourite.
Do you like this one?
I do actually.
Do you do it?
No.
She likes it, but she don't do it. You're a bit of a, you're a bit of a, you like a raise, didn't you?
I like a raise and a shoulder press. That's
You
about
like a
as
raise
far
and
as
a
I
normal
go with
shoulder
my
press.
shoulders.
I like an Arnie press, so we can do what the big man does. Right, so Arnie press, another press movement.
Well, just to say, the bench setup is the same as the shoulder press.
Yeah, just a slight. I mean, I always use a slightest of inclines. I don't like going straight up because it puts too much pressure in the lower back. So slightest of incline is better. You can probably go one more, but you work less shoulder. So similar to a shoulder press. Only difference is you're really keeping that tension and working your front delts a little bit more as well. So with this movement, you're working front and middle, but there's a lot more tension on your shoulders throughout the whole movement. So as we know, time under tension is really good. And per movement, you're getting a lot more time under tension. So a very good exercise. You probably won't go as heavy on this as you would a normal dumbbell press, but another very good movement that I normally do second to a normal shoulder press. How long can I keep talking? So Emma has to keep doing that. In terms of the movement, we're rotating your little fingers round. Show me the camera. And then up. So rotating round, keeping, you almost want to keep a 90-degree angle so your elbows are not dropping too low, essentially covering your face. You can go a little bit lower, but if you come too low, which Emma will demonstrate on the next one, facial expressions are coming, go all the way down, low, 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 low. You can you drop a little bit of tension in your shoulder.
It's harder to get up as well.
It's harder to get up. So you need to find that middle ground just here, turn, tension. Oh, look at them. Solid.
Okay, can I stop now?
Press, well done. Thank you for watching that, and we hope that you got some value from it. So remember, if you want to grow your shoulders in the optimal way, make sure you're pressing, doing your laterals, and not neglecting your rear delts. If you do want this workout, simple, easy to follow, then hit the link below because you can get it for free.
Like, subscribe, and comment below the next muscle group you want us to do.